If you could please tell us your name, age, and the city you live in.
Heather Howley, actually now Heather Phillips, just got married. I live in Marina Del Rey and I'm 41.
Okay, can you tell us a little bit of information about yourself? Children, busy lifestyle, type of work, what do you do?
I work at a company that does plastics manufacturing and I'm a director of human resources, and I now have two children. I got married to somebody, so I have two stepchildren, Dylan and Dawson, who are 7 and 10, and I'm a huge UCLA fan.
So before I started working with Easy Fitness, what other things did you do to try and lose weight?
I basically wasn't working out a lot lately, and I would try just cutting down on food, just kind of no fad diet type things. I would just try on and off, but didn't last very long. I kind of got back to my pizza and everything else I like to eat, so I just wasn't as successful as I would have liked.
Okay, so what was the most difficult or frustrating thing about trying to lose weight?
Well, I guess, it's the same thing. I wasn't working out, so I like to eat, and I like to eat certain things that we're not supposed to. So I would eat way too much of that, and I guess that was the difficulty late in the evening, stuff like that. I wasn't eating enough meals in the day to sort of be, I was just eating maybe 2, and then late at night, all of a sudden I needed to have something to eat. And so the late night snacking was probably the hardest.
So what made you decide to choose Easy Fitness?
Well, to be honest, I looked online. I was trying to find a gym that was obviously local, so it would be convenient for me. Those of us who understand how we're not worker-outers at heart, you have to find something that's simple for you and is convenient. So I found that it was local, and then I just read this website and I was really impressed. So I thought, oh, this would be something I can do. It sounds like they do personal training. My mom and I can come together, which is what we wanted, or you can do a group, and just the type of training. Then we came here and met with Kevin, and he showed us kind of the system, and we gave it a trial day or 2, and we loved it.
So what do you like best about the program?
I like best is that I've been to other gyms before, and I leave there basically like, just dying. I know that, that you're working out hard. Yeah, you're going to sweat and everything. Well, here, yeah, we sweat, but it is Easy Fitness for a reason. It's not so hard, and every time I come here, I don't leave sore for a week and I can't move and I'm just exhausted. It's a good workout that we can do 2 or 3 days a week and lose weight. And
So,
it's only 30 minutes.
Describe the type of impact working with Easy Fitness has had on you.
Well, it's had a huge impact for me because I came here in January with my wedding date of July 24th looming, and I really wanted to feel good and look beautiful in my dress and feel like I feel inside, and it wasn't showing on the outside. So I started coming here, and my mom and I partner train, and obviously you have to diet. It's a huge part of losing weight, so we started a diet plan, and for me, I lost close to 25 pounds for my wedding, so it's a huge impact in my life. My wedding day was beautiful, and I couldn't have felt better.
So what advice would you give to some of our clients who are just starting?
Just starting would be the key is to stick with it. Like, I know you're just starting, but set a goal for yourself, however many days a week you can do, and just stick with that. That's all we had to do, and it was never, I remember telling people about it, and I'm like, it's really not that hard, and it works. So, obviously you have to stick to the food. So for me, there are certain things that I did with food that helped me kind of have the treats I like, but made them healthier. But yeah, I think just sticking with it and having that goal in mind. And the trainers here are great. You weigh in here, they're real encouraging. But I think just trying to stick with it for 1 week at a time. You kind of just can't. You have to look at it 1 week at a time, I think.
And what would you say to someone who hasn't started yet?
Hasn't started yet would be what we all say. It takes just one foot in front of the other to actually just go and do that first workout. Because that's the hardest thing to do. Because you think, oh gosh, do I want to start this Monday? Maybe I should go next Monday. We keep doing that. So you just pick the day and you go. Once you get I think once you come here and you do it once, you will stick with it. So you just have to actually get yourself in here.
Okay, well thank you very much, and
You're welcome.
congratulations.
Thank you.